I am posting this needing some clarity and outside perspective.
I thought I had a good marriage.
My husband and I, in our mid-late 40s, met in our 20s, fell in love, got married, had a kid, now in college.
We had ups and downs, but mostly I thought we were solid.
About a year ago, I attended an event at my husband's job. There was a young woman there, a vendor for the company, and there was this weird vibe between her and my husband. I was taken aback, but at the time I had no other signs, so I just assumed I imagined it. But a lot of things changed in the months since. First, my husband claimed he got a promotion, although neither his salary nor his title changed.
He started working really long hours, like 12 to 13 hours days. He started traveling a bit more.
Then every now and then, he needed to go out to dinners. Now he had gone to dinners before, but they were 2 hours long or so, and then he would come home.
These new dinners lasted 3+ hours.
One night, his dinner lasted 5 hours. I was kind of livid when he came, especially since he came home and immediately went to the bathroom to brush his teeth. I was weirded out, and after that dinner I really started worrying. I started searching signs your partner cheats and realized that I had other signs that I did not pay attention to. So, about 10 years ago I started a wellness journey, doing a very healthy diet and exercising. My husband, on the other hand, still ate tons of processed foods, heavy sauces, and drank alcohol with dinner. He steadily gained weight, and despite my pleas to try a more healthy diet, he didn't. But these last few months, he went on a diet, he lost a ton of weight and started exercising for the first time in his life. I was happy for him before, but now I started wondering whether he did this to be appealing to someone else. He also changed his wardrobe completely, not just to accommodate his new size. He stated he wanted to wear more youthful clothing, and honestly sometimes he looks like he is trying too hard to look younger. He even changed his underwear to reflect his more youthful style. He was also very protective of his devices, never sharing password.
After I put all these together, I really started worrying. I decided to confront him. I asked him point blank if he was cheating and if I could have access to his devices.
He became belligerent, told me I was crazy and imagining things, and wouldn't even talk to me. The next day after he came back from work, he apologized and gave me his devices and the password. I could not find any proof of cheating, which may be expected since he waited a day and he could have deleted anything suspicious.
There were lots of crumbs though. He has an email address I knew nothing about that was completely empty.
Not one email, not even in the junk folder. He has a second Facebook and a second Instagram accounts that I knew nothing about. Both were also empty, no followers, no following, no messages. No messaging apps, although I found out you can delete them and they will appear as if you never downloaded them. Interestingly enough, his app suggestions at the store were messaging apps and second number apps.
I found more suspicious clues but no smoking gun. I was even more unsettled.
We also agreed to share our location with each other. That made me feel better, but within a week I found out that he changed his location spot from his phone to his tablet. I did not confront it about him, but I found another way to see where his phone was in the settings. Guess what? He found out and turned it off within 24 hours. So, he sure checks his location and privacy settings daily. Then we went to 2 trips. First one was for a family wedding that was happening at a beautiful locale, so we decided to go 3 days earlier and enjoy it. Well, the first day he was like he was imprisoned, he was angry all the time, picked fights with me. I was reduced to tears. Then, for a second trip, our vacation, the scenario repeated. He was so upset the first day, I couldn't take it anymore. I told him if he didn't want to be with me, he didn't need to, because at this point, I did not want to be with him either. That calmed him down in a hurry and he started behaving again, but he did disappear twice during our vacation, saying he was going to go for a walk and then disappearing for over an hour. Also, after our trip I noticed that he deleted all the emails from one of his email addresses, and that address only now updates in his phone, not on his tablet and definitely not on the family laptop. Adding here that my husband has a work laptop that I do not have access to and he is very protective of it. He brings it home most days, when in the past he would only bring it home for the weekend and he never leaves open, he always logs out.
He brought it with him for both our trips too.
After we came back, I searched about the woman from the event. I found out that she is very young, single, lives very close to where my husband works, and she is a freelancer, so very flexible schedule. So, I think there is reason for suspicion, but I cannot find any confirmation. My husband insists that I am crazy and I want to destroy our marriage. What do you think? Is he cheating or am I crazy and just overreacting?